The little
Yeah.
dwarf. Not he's a dwarf.
Well, in real life, he's a little.
Damn. Hello, and welcome to the Lost and Faded podcast, where we get faded and lost into our movie on film for the week. This week, Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, with me, Byron, and Colleen.
Hi.
Here we are.
We're here.
Wintertime, we're trying to stay warm, and we're here to talk about Narnia.
Yeah.
Even though Narnia is a cold place right now.
Cool. It was so fitting to watch it the other night because it was all snowy.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh.
It was a nice little transition from like
chilly.
the snow time vibes and then slowly getting into like the springtime.
Yeah, and it works perfect because the day we're recording this is actually the winter solstice.
Oh, damn, I didn't know that.
I think. Yeah, it is.
Hey,
So,
I
yeah.
timed it perfectly. Anyway.
You said that was part of my plan. But
So, simple rundown of the plot.
yeah.
4 children, Peter, Susan, Edmund. The worst name out of all of them.
And Lucy.
They have to move in with this professor because it's war times and they're getting bombed out there. I think that's like World War II.
I believe it was, yeah. The Germans were coming in and bombing them, and the mom was like, "You're going to this evacuation thing." So
yeah, literally. And Edwin's like, "Wait, let me grab this picture."
Literally, right off the bat, Edmund's a pain.
He's annoying.
He pissed me off so bad. Like, just from watching this recently, but also I remember watching it as a kid, he pissed me off so bad. I was like, for real, like Peter always says, why can't you just listen?
Like, what are you doing? Like, he's just doing whatever in this movie.
He's crashing out.
Literally.
Well, and like, he's the worst. He's such a snitch.
He betrays his siblings as soon as he gets the first opportunity.
Literally, he said, "Give me some Turkish Delight."
Which, this movie has always made me want to try Turkish Delights. I still
Same.
haven't tried them.
Same. But when I was younger, I thought Turkish Delight was like a turkey dish.
True.
So I was like, ooh. And I was like, why are they calling that sweets? But yeah, I now know it's a dessert.
In the Epic movie, did they call... Did they say Turkish Delights in the Epic movie?
I don't remember.
I feel like they might have. They use it as an innuendo.
That's crazy.
But so it's about these siblings going through this wardrobe into the magical land of Narnia, which Narnia is just like every fantasy like combined into one.
No, literally. Like, there's talking animals, there's mythical creatures, there's
no humans though.
Nope. And the whole movie is
Good
like,
for them.
sign me up. The whole movie is like an allegory for the story of Christ, too. Because I remember I went to go see it in 2005 when it came out in theaters. I went with my church group.
Hey, okay.
But yeah, so they call them, like, instead of saying like humans, they just call them sons of Adam or daughters of Eve.
Like,
all right. Can't you be a daughter of Adam or a son of Eve, though?
You know, because they're fucked up.
Because of the implications.
Yeah, the implications.
But yeah, they're all in Narnia. Originally, Lucy goes in there. She meets Mr. Tumnus.
Which James McAvoy, he kind of killed him.
He does, but like, honestly, he scared me a little bit in the beginning when I was younger.
Yeah.
And even now, because there's one line that he just goes, "I'm sorry, I'm kidnapping you." I was like, excuse me.
And he hated saying that too. He's like,
he's like crying. He's like, I'm a bad fawn.
and Lucy's like, what are you talking about?
He drugged her too.
Oh yeah, he drugged her, which the fact that she didn't question it as soon as she woke up.
She was like, I have to go now. I was like, oh.
Oh no.
Well, and then when she goes back to Narnia, she goes to see Mr. Tumnus again. And then Peter's a little snitch and was like, yeah, my sister Lucy. Not Peter, Edmund.
Edmund, the worst character.
Literally.
Worse than the witch. Worse than the witch.
Spoiler alert, yeah. Well, he almost dies. And I was like, Lucy, don't even use that stuff on him.
That's wild.
I also forgot that Santa was in this.
Yeah, it's so random.
It's literally like any like mythical creature or like thing of your imagination. It's like in the movie.
Yeah, literally. And Santa just pulls up, no explanation. He's just like, it's Christmas because you guys are here.
Yeah.
Which this whole movie, it's like they get here and they get in there and everybody's like, oh my God, we're free.
But okay, but Mr. Tumnus didn't even understand that Lucy was a human right off the bat. Oh, yeah, so I'm like, how does everybody just know that they're humans? Or does word just get around fast?
I guess they be gossiping.
For real.
All those woodland creatures.
The trees be whispering.
I'm mad that they said that line, but I don't think we saw any of the trees talk.
No, minus them to when Aslan gets killed.
Oh.
And then, yeah, Susan and Lucy stay with him because Lucy's like, we can't just leave him. And Susan was like, well, we have to go tell the others that he's dead. And then Lucy goes, the trees.
I forgot.
So then there's like a bunch of leaves that just like blow into Edmund and Peter's room. And they're like,
I forgot what those, it's nymphs, aren't they?
Probably. It's probably supposed to be like forest nymphs and things like that. Fairies, fae.
Those weirdos.
Literally. Also, some of the prosthetics scared me. The matador.
Yeah, those are really ugly.
Is that what they're called? The half.
No,
that's the people who.
Yeah, Minotaur.
Yes.
Minotaur.
Oops.
Whoops. It's okay. We fixed it.
We fixed it. Put a little Band-Aid on it. But yeah, that scared me because I don't know. It reminded me of the CGI in American Horror Story Coven. Well, not CGI, but like, you know.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm gonna put a picture up.
No, literally, because that's what it was giving, and it's uncanny, obviously, because it's like half animal, half human.
And
but
it just looks like a puppet.
I'm like, scary.
I hate when they try to make them talk too. And
I was watching it when I was high, and I was like, I don't like this. I'm a little scared right now, guys.
It's always a little spooky. No, this movie is also long for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah, because, okay, I thought I was getting towards the end once they got to, like, the camp.
Yeah.
Because that's how I remembered it as a kid. I was like, oh, yeah, it's, like, spring now. They're at the camp.
Cool. Yeah, an hour left.
I was like, Aslan's gonna die, and then, like, they battle. And then I was like, oh, my God. Literally an hour left, and I was like, what are we doing? I was like, I want to go to bed.
Some of these scenes, they just go on for like a while. I'm like, you could have cut that.
Every scene that Lucy cries. Which, that was me as a child. But
she cries a lot in this movie.
But yeah, but like anytime something goes slightly wrong, she's like.
Also, it's wild. They cried themselves asleep on dead ass. Like.
Real.
They woke up, I was like, nah, he's dead.
That shit was crazy though when he came back.
Yeah.
He's
a boss. That's
he is. Well, because the thing just cracks. And then he's like, his mane is back. He's like,
here I am.
He said, hey.
And he's like, that dumb witch didn't know the rules or whatever.
What was it called? It wasn't like dark magic. It was
something like
something magic
or something.
But yeah, also the White Witch. she was crazy.
Yeah, she was crazy, and I don't know, I can't deal with her.
Also, I was like thinking, okay, you know how she was telling Aslan, like, oh, Edmund is a traitor, therefore you have to give him over to me.
Yeah.
Why are we going and abiding by your rules? Because this has been winter for however long. And I was like, what?
That was one of the old magic laws or rules or whatever.
I know, but I'm like, bitch, we haven't been listening to those rules to begin with.
That fox was a traitor.
Not really.
Oh, wait, wasn't he?
No, he was going to like sell them out, but he acted. And then they like, he said they went north, but they were up in a tree. So like he didn't technically lie.
He probably did some traitorous shit before.
I mean, swipe or no swiping. Also, the whole movie just made me feel cold.
Yeah. Well, it's because that witch is just making everything frozen, make everything dreary.
That's what happening right now. Hey,
wintertime.
Am I right?
I'm sick of it.
Me. It's the solstice. It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, I just really hated Edmund. That's like my main takeaway of this movie. He's the worst.
He's so annoying. His main trait is that he just doesn't listen. And like he doesn't listen to the witch. She's like, bring your siblings back. He's like, I'm just gonna come back.
Oh my God. He's like, I wanted to see you. And she's like, she said, are your sisters deaf? She said, is your brother unintelligent? Then why aren't they with you? I said, that's crazy.
She got him right there.
She did. She got his ass. But also, when they were doing all the stuff, I was like, okay. Like when the queen came, or the witch, I guess, to the camp, when it was springtime, I was like, well, number one, like I was saying, why are we just like following different rules now?
Yeah.
That pissed me off.
No, it's because whenever the rules are in her favor, she's probably like, we gotta abide by them.
Literally, I was like, girl, what are we doing? This is not fair. And then, no, I think the fox got turned into a statue.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
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 He still is a little traitorous, I feel.
He was sneaky.
But I also don't get how, like, just their presence, like, weakens their powers. Because...
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. She could have just killed them at the camp.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, why didn't she just do that in front of everybody?
Her whole army and just wreck them.
Yeah. Also, let's talk about how Santa gave them all weapons.
Dude, what is his purpose? His purpose was to give them those weapons and give like them the things they need to like keep the plot.
Yeah. Giving Lucy a dagger is crazy. I was like, she's like 5.
Literally giving her a dagger and then being like, also this potion heals anything.
One drop. And then she's running around at the end of the battle, just dumping.
Like, no.
I was like, girl, you might want to use that for like your dad, maybe, if he's like in the war. But yeah, she said everybody's getting crunk off this fancy juice.
Susan got a bow and arrow. I think she actually shot one enemy.
Yeah, well, okay. And then she was doing the target practice, totally missed. Lucy throws her dagger, gets a bullseye. I was like, so where did she learn that from?
Oh, yeah, what was she doing?
Scary. She's lethal. She said, I can put you in this world and I can take you out.
Literally.
And I can put you back in.
Dude, when she like went into like Narnia and they came back and no one believed her, and then she went back in with Edmund and he
and then he gaslighted her.
Literally. I was like, bro, he's the worst for no reason.
No, he was like, the imagination. Stop playing games, Lucy.
And then he gets mad when they get mad at him because he lied.
Literally. And then he just like, I like how they don't even notice that he up and walks out of the beaver dam.
He's like, he hears about Aslan and the witch, and he's like, I'm gonna go get some Turkish Delights.
You know, he's gay. I just came up with that in my head.
Ooh.
Edmund. Because he has his little queen running after her, telling her all the tea.
You're
Doesn't
right.
tell her the tea until he needs to, though.
I'd be honest something.
I am. Because why is anytime he tries to tell her something, it's like to get him out of something.
Yeah. I don't know. Why is he even trying? Are the Turkish Delights that good that he's like, I'm going to try and tag along with her?
Okay, I'm dying that he came back and without the siblings, and like she was like, how dare you not bring them? And then he's like, can I get some Turkish Delight though? And she was like, yeah, sure. And then they go lock him up, and he meets Mr. Tumnus.
And then immediately just sells them out.
Literally.
In front of Mr. Tumnus. So he's like...
Well, like, the witch tells Mr. Tumnus, like, hey, he's the reason you're in here. Did you know that? I was like, that's shady. Everybody in this movie is shady, the house down boots.
Yeah. The beaver lying to his wife to go hang out with the badger.
You told me this led to your parents' house.
Which I love the beaver couple.
Mm-hmm.
They're fun.
They're cute.
They're fun.
Little fun moment for them. They play a good like role in the movie too, because like they're for part of the adventure, and like also let the kids know like, hey, you're fulfilling a prophecy right now, which is like, damn, that would be. I would definitely be reacting like Peter, being like, I don't know how to fight. What do you mean?
What are we doing?
What do you mean? I have to like use my sword and go fight people.
And everybody's like, strike that wolf down. Kill it. He's like, I've never held a sword before.
Literally. He said, it's my first day out here. I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm like, they're doing it bogus. When that wolf later, when he kills it, and it just jumps on his sword, and everybody's like, yes.
Literally, and then the other wolf runs away. I'm like, I get it. And then Aslan is like, didn't he tell him to go after him?
Yeah, not Peter, but like the army people.
Yeah.
And they did. They got Edmund.
Oh yeah, because that's what he said. He'll lead you to Edmund. Which I'm like, Aslan, you're too good.
He's too good. He knows what's up. He knew what was going down the entire time. He's like, I'm gonna die here.
Literally.
And he said, come back at the right moment.
He said, I know what I have to do. I know what I need to do.
And he's like, the casualties don't even matter because Lucy's just gonna use all their potion.
Literally.
He's like, I thought of it all.
Well, okay, and Lucy tried to use it on Aslan, and then Susan was like, it's too late because he's already dead. But then I'm like, I feel like a lot of the people that died in that battle got injured in that battle were probably dead by that point.
Yeah, I think it would have worked. I think Susan really tries to act like she's smarter than everyone every single time.
What?
So you don't know what you're doing. I'm like, you don't know either.
I'm like, it's all of your like. Lucy's been to Narnia longer than you have, so she probably knows a little bit more than you do here. Okay.
No, Susan,
I think I know more about American Girl dolls than you do, genius.
I can't whoop her.
And then,
which is your favorite sibling? I don't have any favorite. Maybe
I'm indifferent.
Me too.
I have a least favorite.
Yeah, Edmund.
Yeah,
that's everyone's. If you like Edmund in Narnia, I don't even want to know you.
Somebody's like, oh, he's so relatable. Like, don't tell people that.
No, I want them to come and defend Edmund so I can be like, you guys are the worst.
Stay out of my life. Scare me. Why can't you ever listen?
If Susan didn't act like a know-it-all, I would feel like I would probably go towards Susan.
Yeah.
But Lucy cries too much. And Peter's always just unsure about what to do. He's like, I don't know.
I know, I'm like, and you're the oldest brother. You would think you would be like pretty sure of yourself.
Yeah, no, he's just like, I don't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do till they're like, let's make a plan. And he's like, I got it now.
He said, I have to wield my sword.
They call me Wolfsbane.
Yeah, fucking Aslan. Also, at the end of the movie, I forgot that this happened until I rewatched it yesterday. At the end of the movie when they're all like grown up in Narnia, I was like, that's weird.
Yeah, them all.
And then like no time passed.
It's crazy.
I'm like, that's bullshit.
Yeah, those kids are too old to be they're gonna be acting like adults.
Literally, they've seen some shit now too. Like even just going back to like the real world after being in that battle, like
That's
they got
why
PTSD.
Wars and shit.
Well, yeah. Well, Susan clocked the T when she said, we literally went to this person's house to get away from the war. Why are we going in another one? I said, you know what? Fair enough.
You're right. Go home.
Well, and then, yeah, Peter was like, take the others and like leave. And then I was like, can they even do that? Because that's not in the prophecy.
No. See, Peter just wanted to be the king for himself. He's like, I want to be king.
He's like, I don't want to share the throne. And that's how Hamlet was born.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's any other like major
like scenes that we missed. How'd you feel about the battle? I thought the battle was alright.
I thought that the Griffins were cool. And I thought that the Phoenix was really cool until the witch just literally went and just like blasted cold through the fire. And I was like, oh, yeah, I guess.
She was a little OP.
But yeah.
OP with that thing, that stick, that wand.
Well, she had a sword and like her.
She had 2 swords at a point.
She had like 2 swords. And then at one point she had her sword and her staff with that like makes people into statues. Yeah, and then I was watching the fight again, stoned while I was watching this. And it's part where she turns one of the griffins into stone and they fall and they hit something. And I'm like, Aslan can't breathe life back into them.
No, it immediately breaks. I remember.
No, literally, I was like, oh.
I was like, damn, that's a real casualty.
I was like, that one is gone for real.
And that dude who was like, the one, fuck, what are they called? The horse people.
Centaurs?
Centaurs, yeah. The dude with the 2 swords, and he was like, I got this. And he just runs straight towards the witch. I was like, bro, what are you doing? Just play past it.
Well, and I was like, Peter said to fall back.
Yeah, listen to Peter.
Y'all were trying to be like, we're going to follow your orders, and then you don't. And then Peter, yet again, is just, why can't you listen?
Literally. No, my favorite thing is he looks at the rhino and they're like, let's go. And then they just take out like a few people. They don't even take out that many.
Yeah, that was kind of a hot mess of a battle.
Yeah. Because they gave Peter the plans. They were like, let's listen to Peter.
Well, also, I like how Aslan just basically mauls the witch. But they don't show it.
Yeah, it's a kid's movie.
They said this is a biblically accurate slaying of the devil.
Literally. I can't. Him just killing her and then just walking off.
And he said, it is done. So,
they're like, hey, you got a little blood right there.
Literally, I'm like, he doesn't even have any blood on him. He definitely would have. Plot hole.
He should have been like, I won before he killed
her.
I'm back alive, or you're about to be dead.
He definitely did pull a Madison Montgomery from American Horror Story, though. He comes back, surprise bitch, but you thought you saw the last of me. She was gagged.
Yeah, she was. She was a great character. But, dude, when Edmund got the stab, I was also like, just let it be. They won the fight. It's okay.
No, I know. I was like, it's fine.
No, that's fucked up. We shouldn't say that. That's their brother.
Yeah.
But he's also the worst. He wanted them to be his servants also.
Yeah, he was literally like trying to like rule with the queen. Or not the queen. They called her a queen. Some people did. Not everyone.
Mostly Edmund.
Yeah, he's like,
a simp.
He said, Mom, Your Majesty. I'm like, that's crazy. You don't know her.
I also feel like he didn't want to bring his siblings to the witch because he wanted the Turkish Delight.
Yeah, he didn't want to share. He's literally so fucking annoying.
He's literally the worst of the movie. All right, so what did you like about the movie?
You know, I thought the CGI was pretty good for 2005. I'm not gonna lie.
It was good for 2005. There were some parts on like.
Yeah, but honestly, I'm like for 05.
Yeah, for the time, it's pretty decent.
Considering it's been almost 20 years.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I think the story is really good.
Mm-hmm.
It just goes a little too long. They definitely could have chopped out some parts because I'm pretty sure they kept mostly everything from the book.
Yeah, and those are pretty like chunky books. So
like they could have cut down at least 15 minutes. Cut that down. Make it a good 145. That's like 30 minutes. But either way, I thought all the siblings. I was gonna say all the siblings felt like they had a purpose, but Susan did it. I'm just being honest.
I'm trying to think, but I really can't.
What'd she do?
I feel like she was there to like kind of ground people.
Yeah, bring them to reality.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, remember, we gotta go back home.
Like, yeah, we have a mom and a dad who's fighting in a war right now. So, we got stuff to do. We'll get this done, I guess, but...
I also like all the little side characters. I think
the beavers.
Really fun. Yeah, the beavers, the fox. I think he was a fun character, even though he's a traitor.
I mean, I don't think he is.
The little,
yeah.
Dwarf. Not... He's a dwarf.
Well, in real life, he's a little...
Damn. What? Yeah. Hey, Donnie, cut that part.
That's crazy. No,
so that
but
little dwarf.
He was iconic.
Oh, he was a little fun. When she grabbed his hat and wiped off Edmund's face and then threw it back on, and I was like, that's fucked. And he was just like...
Poor guy.
And at one point, when he got captured, he was like, are you gonna kill me? And she was like, not yet. I was like, damn.
I know, I was like... Because Edmund was tied to like the tree, and then they saved him.
Yeah, they left him there. Like,
tied that little guy up and
with a knife on his hat.
Literally.
And I was like, you can't be mad at him. Your entire like half your group just got like killed or knocked out.
Yeah. This is true.
But yeah, she probably would have still killed him.
Yeah.
If he wasn't like her like, side dude.
Like literally her servant. He did everything for her. I liked Aslan. I feel like, I mean, I know, like I said, it's an allegory and I'm not religious, so it's kind of ironic me saying this, but I'm like, it was a good message of hope.
Yeah, it was.
But also...
He's a good guy.
Yeah. Nice. I don't know. I love a good lion.
Yeah. A good, courageous lion. Someone that you can, like, rally behind.
A good protagonist.
Yeah, I mean, he's not the protagonist.
He's one of them. Not the main one, but he's one of them.
Donnie, cut that too. No, I'm kidding on that one.
Said no. That was a joke. I feel like it was a good story of like forgiveness too.
Yeah.
especially like with siblings. Like I feel like that's good for you to watch when you're a kid, because it's like Edmund was really fucking up, and they forgave him in the end. So maybe if you really fuck up, your siblings will forgive you.
And sometimes you don't have to really talk about. Oh no, yeah, maybe not. But also sometimes you don't have to talk about the past too much. Move on, accept the apology, and look forward. Yeah. All right, and then so my new rating system is how high would you get for this movie? And I go by bong rips. So I'm feeling a good like 11 or 12 bong rips.
Yeah.
You get pretty fried because you just vibe with the characters.
I would say like 5, and then when you get halfway through, another 5.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because it's a long movie, you're probably gonna need a smoke break.
Yeah, once like winter starts or stops happening.
Yeah, once they meet up with Santa.
Rip the bong again. Yeah. Once Lucy gets her little dagger.
Every time someone watches it, they're like, "Oh yeah, I forgot Santa's in this movie."
Me. That was literally me yesterday. I said, "Oh."
Hand some kids some weapons, and he's like, "Off I go."
Literally, he said, "Those are tools, not toys." So that's crazy, because what if Lucy falls on that dagger?
Yeah. He's responsible for that.
Her blood is on your hands, sir.
Yeah, Santa. He's probably just rushing, and he was like, "What do I have right now?"
He accidentally stumbled through the fucking wardrobe too.
He's like, "Fuck, I didn't know I would see that."
He said, "Lucy, you get vodka."
It's healing, though. It's healing.
Yeah. 1 drop will heal someone.
Oh, great movie, though.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Iconic.
Very good for wintertime.
Yes. Wear something warm when you watch it.
Yeah. Hey, drink some cocoa. That's all right.
Some cocoa. Some sleepy time tea.
Just vibe with the movie. All right. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Hold up.